As someone who loves science fiction, I would love to talk about some science fiction theories about our universe that are craziest theories and the most surreal, but that can exist. The first theory that I've heard about was the multiverse theory, which is absolutely crazy. For example, there can be other universes that have a version of you that is different. I don't know, maybe you are an athlete in that universe. Maybe even time is different. Maybe time doesn't work the same way. Maybe the laws of the universe are different. And this is crazy because, like, where are they? If that's true, where are those universe? Because what's for sure is that we will never be able to meet that, to encounter it, because it's a parallel universe. But like, where are they, like, concretely? You know, like, it's crazy to think that this can be true. And also, if this is true, then what is the other me? What is the other you doing, for example? You know, like, I got those questions. Is it a part of you, or is it just like your twin, you know, just someone completely different but happens to look like you? That's weird. What do you think about this theory? Do you think it's true? The other theory is the hologram theory, and this one is interesting because it's not even about a parallel universe and stuff like that. It's about things that are just right before our eyes, for example. So this theory suggests that everything is in hologram. Like, for example, what you see is not really real. Like, for example, if I take a book, the book doesn't look like a book. It looks completely different. But the way our brain constructs it, we see it as, you know, a book with pages on it and stuff like that. But the truth is that, like, according to this theory, the truth is that the book doesn't look like that. It's just our brain that constructs it. So if this is true, then how does it look like? And if it's true, then why do I touch, you know, if it's not, like, you know, if it's not the same way I see it, like, what is it that I'm touching? That's weird, you know. How is it? Yeah. And if it's true, then that means that the way I see you is not you, and the way I see me in the mirror is not me. It's just what my brain constructs. You know, like, we became crazy when these kind of theories. Another theory is like more paradox. It's the Fermi paradox. Another theory is more like a paradox, and it's the Fermi paradox. So this paradox is from a physicist in 1950s, and he was just debating with friends about aliens and about extraterrestrial life, and he was being like, there is a big paradox between the fact that there is a high possibility that aliens exist because of all, like, the advancement, because of all the huge universe that we are in and stuff like that. Like, to him it was almost impossible that aliens did not exist. But the paradox is that we haven't been in contact with them. So he was like, how can this be a high chance that they do exist, but, like, we have zero clue of them? He was like, maybe they do visit us in the past, but we weren't here, humans were not here yet, and they thought there was nobody, and they just went back to where they come from, and they're like, you know, okay, in this earth there's nobody. Maybe it's because they know that we exist, but they see us, maybe they're really huge, and maybe they are really, like, different from us, but, like, huger, like, greater, maybe more intelligent. Anyways, maybe they just don't want to interact with us. They see us like the same way some of us see animals in the zoo, and maybe they just don't want it. I don't know. Yeah. And the other hypothesis was like, maybe we do have received things from them, but we don't know how to interpret it. Like, maybe our technology is not like intelligent enough to receive it properly, the signs. So yeah, like, there's a lot to him. There was a lot of reasons why we haven't, to explain why we have not received anything from them yet. but to him there was almost no doubt that it exists. He will try to explain things with this like hypothesis. What do you think about it? We all know the black holes. We know that the black holes are real. We know that they exist and stuff like that. But now there are another theories about white holes, and this is really interesting because it's the opposite of black holes. For example, black holes, they're going to absorb everything. They're going to absorb light, objects around. They're going to like, you cannot escape from black holes. White holes is the contrary. You cannot like enter in white holes because they're just gonna reject everything. They're gonna reject light, they're gonna reject objects that are inside of it. Like, it's impossible to come near white holes. This hasn't been proved yet scientifically, but scientists are starting to like make theories about it, make researches and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to keep up with that because that's interesting. The last theory that I'm going to talk about is the simulation theory. So this theory is interesting because it states that we all live in a simulation and everything we see is only real to us, but it's not really real. For example, if we take a video game like GTA or Mario or whoever you want, like let's say Mario. To Mario, the obstacles, the characters he met, like the barriers, everything is real. But to us, we know that it isn't. To us, we know that it's the product of like software development, and it's just a program basically. It's just like a bit mathematics and numbers. But to Mario, it's real. He doesn't know that. So according to this theory, our world is the same thing. Like everything we see to us, it might seem like real, but the truth is that according to this theory, it isn't. The truth is that everything is programmation, maybe using mathematics as the language of the universe, but like, yeah, everything has been programmed, has been designed by someone or something, and to us we see it as a reality, but the truth is that it's not. So yeah, that's interesting, but that's kind of crazy to think about it. Like everything I know is, if everything I know is not true, then what is the truth, you know? Like what about the sun? Anyway, we can go really far with these questions. Okay, so it's already the end of the video. What do you think about this series? Honestly, I love hearing about it, but I don't like thinking about these kind of things at 2 a.m. in the morning because I become crazy. But other than that, I'm really passionate about these kind of things because it's a mix between science fiction, philosophy, the world, and also art, because it's almost artistic. So tell me what you think about it, and thank you for watching this video. Bye!